Well, this sucks. Playoffs are over, season is over for the Chicago Blackhawks, and well, every one of our games, the Hawks had an opportunity to win. Game 5, they actually had multiple leads in the game, and they just come up short in holding them. Game 4 was probably the game the Hawks should have lost, but they actually won because single-handedly, Corey Crawford was just on his head. Every game the Hawks were in it, and they just weren't the better team. I know that. The Hawks going into the playoffs weren't supposed to go this far. Hell, they weren't even supposed to be in the playoffs. They were the 12th seed going into the qualifier. I already shaved my playoff beard. I had a good playoff beard ready for this. Started in the qualifier, and now it's gone. Hell, I even did the Patrick Kane playoff mullet for the Hawks. And, well, that's going to be gone. It's just depressing to know your favorite team is gone. I'm a diehard Hawks fan. And I'm also a Cub fan. So I know how it is to lose. The Hawks in the recent years have been not the greatest. And the Cubs, hell, they're known for sucking. But it's just flat out depressing to know your favorite team ends their season off by losing to a goalie they actually had in the regular season, trading them to that very team you lose to in the Stanley Cup Playoffs. Because at that time, the Hawks were supposed to be sellers and not in this position to play in the Stanley Cup. Well, they made it into the Cup Playoffs, and, well, the season's over. It's depressing to know that we were in the race for the Cup, and we were the 12th seed moving on to the 8th seed, and then we lose to the first seed in the first round. It just sucks. I'm just at a loss of words. I know this team wasn't supposed to go far, but we're young. We can come back from it. Have the youngest team that made it into the Stanley Cup playoffs, so maybe next year those young players know that they have experience now in the playoffs, they can come back. But every game they were in a battle. The Hawks were good enough to fight with the Golden Knights, keeping games within like one goal. It was a good team, just young and trying to find themselves in the NHL. It's just depressing to know the season is over. And go Hawks.
This game was a nail biter. And my nails are practically off because Nate Schmidt and Brandon McNabb made the most worst plays of all time. They gave up the puck. Those 3 goals on Chicago's part, they had some really good plays on Chicago's part. It was entirely them two's fault. Other than that, the Knights had a great game, and the Golden Knights, overall, had a pretty decent game. The defense had a couple goals, and that's good. Blackhawks fans, I love you guys. You guys are very respectful to me. But ultimately, good luck in the offseason. The Golden Knights are going to make that far, let's be honest here.